Hello out there, everybody. It is Thursday, November 2nd. I hope you all had a happy Halloween and you got all the candy that you could have hoped for, and your kids got everything that they wanted. Back home in Michigan, where I'm originally from, I know that they got a pretty bad snowstorm, so not very many people went trick-or-treating, as well as they were without power. So that was probably no fun. Haven't done a video in a couple of days. Been working on my book. I have a new book that's out on Amazon called We the Peasants, an 8th Century Stronghold. You should take a look at that. I'll leave a link in the description down below so you can go check that book out. Kind of just talks about everything that everybody's feeling in the world right now. So it's a pretty decent book. I think you'll any like-minded individual will definitely enjoy it. But I wanted to come on and talk. In the news the last couple days, there's been some interesting stuff going on. On my videos before, we've talked about the border and how it's unsecure. It used to be women and children that were coming across the border, and now you see a lot of fighting-aged men coming across the border. So it's kind of interesting that that's going on. And while all that's going on, these thousands and thousands of war-aged men coming across the border. In recent news, just the last couple of days, we've had, I believe it was 600 pounds of explosives that had gotten stolen from a location in the United States. There were 400 guns stolen from a different UPS facility, apparently, in the U.S. There was over 400 bulletproof vests that we had in a warehouse that is owned for stuff going to Ukraine, which is interesting all in itself, that we have a whole warehouse designed to house things that we are sending to Ukraine. So those were all stolen. And you can't help but wonder, all these ammunition plants that have blown up in the U.S., and now we have all of these weapons and bulletproof vests and explosives that have gone missing, and we've got thousands of war-aged men coming across our border. What do we think is happening in that situation? Let me know in the comments down below. What do you guys think is going on? I also have seen a few articles. In previous videos, we've talked about Operation Northwoods. You can look that up on Wikipedia, and it talks about how the government used a 3-letter agency. We don't want to throw them under the bus, but it's a C and an I and the first letter of the alphabet, basically went and dressed up as other countries or terrorists to attack people within the U.S. in order to advance war. You can read about that. Like I said, it's called Operation Northwoods. And people are saying that they have whistleblowers on the inside who can prove that this is the case in what happened with Hamas in Israel and Iran. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I've been hearing. And it's kind of interesting because in that same line of talking, have you seen anything about the Ukraine war? The Russia war, Ukraine-Russia war? Like, it has vanished from every social media platform. Like, there's nothing going on about it. The last we heard was the Biden administration wanted to send $100 billion to Ukraine, a one and done. Well, since we haven't had a speaker in the House, that hasn't happened. Well, we've got a new speaker of the House now, and they want to send $14 billion to Israel. But they want to take it from the IRS and cut their funding to send money to Israel, which would essentially defund the whole IRS for the year, which I'm fine with that because they, basically steal our taxes and give them to other countries anyway. But that being said, when you look up Operation Northwoods and we look into the events that are going on, Ukraine has vanished off from the face of the news, and we don't need to send no money to them no more. Now we need to send money to Israel, and we need to send money to Hamas, and we need to send money to Iran. So it makes no sense to me who exactly we're funding or what exactly is going on. But to me, it looks like they lost their laundering hub in Ukraine. That got shut down. So they created another conflict in Israel. So that way they had a new money laundering hub. Now they can fund Israel, Hamas, Iran, and keep sending billions of dollars there. Not only that, but if they can keep poking the bear enough to get someone to attack the U.S. and we go into a de facto state of war, they can halt the 2024 election, is what they really, really want to do. That way, they can remain in power for as long as that war takes place. So, all of these things that are going on in the news right now, kind of leading up to that, you can kind of see it for yourself if you're watching any type of news broadcasting on, like TikTok or Twitter. Twitter is a very good place to get the news because there's a lot of truth is able to be shared on that platform without it getting suppressed. So, like I said, there's a lot going on. And not to mention all of that, but the smoke and mirrors that are going on in Congress and Senate and Washington right now. We've got all of the evidence. They found out that the big guy, Joe Biden, they've got $200,000 checks, $40,000 checks, money coming in from China, Ukraine, all kinds of places coming into his grandchildren's, his brother, his sister's accounts, getting laundered over to him, to his son, and nothing's being done about it. Not a thing. They're investigating it and they're doing impeachment inquiries, but nothing is really being done about it. They also found 85,000 pages of emails when Joe Biden was the vice president under a pseudonym name that he was sending these emails out to other countries. So if that was anybody else, especially a Republican, they would already be behind bars for treason. But apparently it's a little different when you are the big guy. Apparently you can get things accomplished that no one else can. Meanwhile, they're still trying to indict Trump for election interference for the 2020 election. They're trying to indict him for inflating his properties. Anything and everything they can come up with to throw at the man, which they have no evidence, they have no jury, they have no nothing, but they keep trying. And like I said, their last stand, I think, is to try to poke the bear enough to get us into a war where they can stop the 2024 election. That's the only thing I can come up with. I don't think, Congress is trying to do their darndest with the 10 or 12 that are not corrupt swamp monsters. And the new speaker seems to be in line with what the 12 people that are not corrupt. But I don't know. Like I said, the Democrat reach and power and money and threats can change pretty much anybody. As you can see in our current Congress and Senate, most of them are millionaires on $175,000 a year salary. So the corruption far exceeds what we can even imagine. So stay vigilant out there. I mean, literally, we don't know if in the next day or so anything could pop off. We don't know what's going on, and they sure as hell are not going to tell us what's going on. So try to look into anything and everything that you can. Pay attention. If you can buy extra water, extra batteries, extra food, just in case. We never know what's going to happen in this world. Like I said, stay vigilant, like and subscribe, share these videos. Look for my book, We the Peasants, an 8th Century Stronghold, and I will see you guys on the next video. Have a good day.